really up London's game in that area.
Next, to a tiny nightclub in London that had a huge impact on pop culture. The Blitz Club started 30 years ago this month in Covent Garden and gave birth to the next big thing after punk, the New Romantics. To mark the occasion, the club's organisers are planning a special one-off night. Batwing sleeves at the ready. Here's Jane Witherspoon.
They were known for their outrageous clothes and makeup, and that was just the boys. The Blitz kids and the club they hung out in launched the new romantic cultural movement in the early 1980s. It's where Boy George worked as a cloakroom attendant, Spandau Ballet played their early gigs, and synthesizer-based electro-pop was pioneered. Now this place has obviously changed since its days as the Blitz Club. What was it like back then?
Oh, it was totally amazing. I mean, myself and Rusty, we certainly didn't think what we were creating was going to be turned into a movement and go into history books. We were sort of creating this new sort of music scene, but also we were changing the face of Clubland.
Next week, the hedonism of the New Romantics will return to Covent Garden for the Blitz reunion, 30 years on since it first opened its doors.
Don't forget we were here like every week for about 2 years. And the club was rammed with very interesting
attractive women,
all of whom were yet to be discovered, and were, you know, I'm a designer, I'm a photographer, I'm a hairdresser, and look what I made, and you know, everybody was basically PRing them. So Facebook Live, you know, look at me.
Before they had it.
But 3 decades on, have Steve and Rusty still got it in them to put on a good night?
They've never really gotten over it, to be honest. I mean, it was a great moment, certainly in my life, and certainly in theirs. And that music that Rusty pioneered there still sounds fantastic. And Steve is, on his night, still the best, the most camp, the most extraordinary, the most bitchy doorman in the world. And that combination is always fabulous.
There may not be as much pancake makeup, but it's sure to be a chance for today's generation of Londoners to experience their own bit of Blitz history. Jane Witherspoon, BBC London News.